Yo, 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 yo. What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, people? Welcome back to another edition of Mike on Sports. I am your host. I go by the name of Mike Gross, man. Big ups to everybody out there in the chat. Shout out to that 501, that 317, man. Little Rock, Indianapolis. We are in the motherfucking building. And I'm back with another one, man. Back with another one. Got some boxing news for you guys today. Wilder Fury could be heading towards 2021. And Canelo Alvarez, there haven't really been any news about Canelo. I thought we would have at least an opponent coming down the pipeline pretty soon, but it's been over a week, over 2 weeks now that I've been waiting. So we'll break that down and get into all of that. And I got some other news and notes that we'll get into. And of course, I got the video of the day. But before we get into all that, man, y'all know what I do. Y'all know how I get down, and y'all know what I'm about. With that being said, yo, Mike, drop that beat on him. Yes, sir. Yo, 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 what up, what up, what up? Happy Friday to everybody out there, man. Hopefully you guys enjoying your Friday, you know what I'm saying? The day before the weekend begins. My Friday's been pretty good, man. I ain't done much thus far. Plan on going to the store a little bit later on the night, you know what I'm saying? Getting some supplies for the weekend. You know how we get down. And yeah, man, just got done watching the Eddie Hearn card, Matchroom card, you know what I'm saying? Fight Camp Week 2. Just seen a good little main event with Natasha Jonas and Terry Harper. I thought Natasha, you know what I'm saying, did enough to win, but they seen it as a draw. And Terry was able to retain her titles. Also, Callum Billum Smith got a very, very impressive knockout on the fight cam. Really had, well, it was like the third knockdown. Knocked the guy not the guy down twice in the first round, and the third knockdown was the one that sealed the deal. So big ups to Craig, whatever fucking Bill Smith for that impressive victory. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Let's go ahead and get into it, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls and children of all ages. Welcome back to Boxing Talk with Mike on Sports. How y'all feeling out there, man? How y'all feeling out there, man? Uh, let's start with some news and notes right quick. If you've been watching the boxing ticker, then you already know what's going on. Fresh BX, Rabisky, Easy Baby, uh, Arsene Winger. Yeah, man, what's going on? But the fight was epic. That Terry Harper and the Jonas fight was a good ass fight. But we have some news for Jorge Linares. He has tested positive for the coronavirus. Tekken have announced he is asymptomatic, but doctors have advised he rests for 10 days. He was due to face Javier Fortuna for the WBC Diamond Lightweight belt on August 28th. So apparently, Jorge has tested positive. He probably won't be feeling that August 28th date. According to I've seen something I think is with Mike Coppinger. They're trying to save that date. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to, you know what I'm saying, find a replacement for Linares so they could face Fortuna. But somebody who was peeping everything and how everything was moving, they had some words for Javier Fortuna. You know what I'm saying? They had some words for old Javier. I'm talking about Devin Haney. Fortuna, you was talking all that shit. What up? Now I doubt Devin Haney can be ready for. I doubt Devin Haney can be ready for the 28th. But if they're not able to reschedule the Jorge Linares fight, Go ahead and make Devin Haney versus Fortuna. That's the fight that we're supposed to get anyway. That's the fight that we were supposed to get anyway. So I like Devin Haney coming out and checking Fortuna's temperature to see if he's going to respond or not. That's always good. Always good. All right, man. Let's get to the big news. I know what y'all here for. I know what y'all here for. Should I play the video of the day right now? Should I come through with the video of the day right now? Fuck it. Let's go. Let's play it, Mike. You know what I'm saying? Don't tease him. Don't tease him. Hey, little buddy started getting it, nigga. Little buddy said, hold on, that's my shit. I'm on camera. That nigga on his way to being a stripper when he get old. I'm telling you right now. He goddamn me, boy. Oh shit, little buddy started going, wow. He started getting bucket crazy in this motherfucker. What he doing? I didn't know he was like that. Let's see. Bob Arum. Old Bobby Bob. Uncle Bob. The Bob father. The Bob father. Has revealed Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder 3 could be pushed back to February 2021. He said plans to stage it on December 19th in Vegas depends on whether they'll be allowed some fans. If not, they're in talks to stage it abroad in the first week of February. So there you have it. Bob Arum comes out and says, if there is no fans, if we can't have any fans in the arena, and they want to do it at the new Raiders arena, you know what I'm saying? They want to be the one of the first big fights to pop that new Raiders arena's cherry. You know what I'm saying? They want to see if they can pack that thing out. But we all know with coronavirus, I mean, we're probably not going to get any kind of fans being in arenas anytime soon. So I think it's a good possibility. It's a very, very good possibility that the fight does not take place until 2021. And that's, I mean, honestly, that's not the worst thing. That's not the worst thing, you know what I'm saying? If all the rumors circulating Wilder about the medical thing, you know what I'm saying, with the shit, whatever the fuck they was talking about, if all that shit is accurate, then that gives him more time to heal. And we already know he had to heal from a bicep injury too, so that just gonna make that even stronger. So with that being said, I think actually it benefits Deontay Wilder. And I know people out there like, Mike, man, give it up, bruh. Wilder ain't got a chance. He's gonna get knocked out again. He can't beat Fury. Blah 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 blah. That's all I hear. Excuse me. That's all I hear. You know what I'm saying? Just because, you know what I'm saying, a guy lost one fight doesn't define him for his whole career. I think Deontay Wilder has a great chance of coming out next time Fury fights. And Ams, you ain't got to type, big dog. I'll put the link in the chat for you, man. If you want to come on and give out your Wilder hate, you're more than welcome to. But Deontay Wilder, man, I like that we're not hearing from him. That tells me that he's possibly in the lab working on his craft. He's not out here making videos. He's not out here making posts. You know what I'm saying? And I like that. It kind of reminds me of what AJ was doing. AJ wasn't doing a whole lot of one-on-one interviews. Maybe did like one or two. Wilder did one with PPC. You know what I'm saying? But he was in the lab. He was in the lab working on his craft, correcting the things that he got wrong in the first fight with Ruiz. And I believe Wilder's doing the same thing, man. I believe Wilder believes that he was off his game that night. He was off his game that night, man. We seen how he walked to the arena. We seen him squint his eyes before the fight. We seen his legs not looking quite right. And I think, you know what I'm saying, he believed that he was just off his square that night. And I think it's going to be hell to pay. It's going to be hell to pay for a lot of motherfuckers out there who doubted Deontay Wilder. A lot of you motherfuckers out there who poke the bear while he's down. That's a good term. Poke the bear while he's down. It's easy to poke a bear while he's down. Once that bear get up, once that bear rises to his motherfucking feet, and you see the motherfucking claws and you see that stature, it ain't easy. It ain't easy to poke that bear no more. It ain't easy to poke that bear no more. And that's all we got to get from Deontay Wilder is rising back to the occasion. Rising to the occasion and capturing his WBC title back. Fresh BX, man, you can say I'm picking with my heart. Call it how you want to call it, big dog. All I do know, a lot of you guys going to eat your words. A lot of you guys going to be out here eating crow. A lot of you guys going to be zip it. Zip it. Simple as that. But, yeah, man, according to Bob Arum, the fight could take place abroad in 2021. And we already know it's probably going to be one of those Middle Eastern countries, you know what I'm saying, that has a big bankroll that can possibly counteract them not being able to get a arena full of people. So the site fee could be in their favor when it comes to doing it abroad in the first week of February in 2021. All right, let's see what else we got. What else we got on the agenda? Oh, we got some good news for the UK people out there. WBC reaffirming their position on the heavyweight division tonight. The WBC has confirmed that if White is triumphant against Povetkin, the winner of the upcoming Wilder versus Fury 3 bout, which is scheduled for December 19th, must face White in the mandatory defense early next year. So WBC doing what they said that they were going to do. They're reassuring Dylan White that if he is triumphant, if he is victorious against Alexander Povetkin, then he is right in line. He is right in line for his title shot going against the WBC winner between Wilder and Fury. And I like it. I like it, man. I'm glad that the WBC is putting their foot down. They're giving you some concrete, solid evidence right now. And yeah, man. Yeah. So Dylan White, but he don't have an easy task coming up either. He ain't got no easy task coming up, man. He got to fight goddamn Povetkin. I know Povetkin is not what he once was because of, you know what I'm saying, the different substances that he can't use. And if he can't have those substances, you know what I'm saying, in his bloodstream, and who knows? Who knows what Povetkin that we're going to get? But we all know that for the first 4 rounds of any fight, any fighter is dangerous, and Povetkin power is going to be is going to be there. It's definitely going to be there in the first 4 rounds. I'm actually excited for this fight. I am. I think this is the biggest fight that we've gotten since the coronavirus has happened. You know what I'm saying? I think this is one of the biggest fights that we could possibly hope for. Really, I'm saying you got an A-level fighter in Dylan White. Then you got Povetkin. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he was not. I'm not. I wouldn't call him an A-level fighter. You know what I'm saying, but the only reason I call Dylan White a A-level fighter because he's been on pay-per-view in the UK. He's a he's a big name in the heavyweight division. People know him. People respect the fact that he's, you know what I'm saying, put his work in after he lost to Anthony Joshua, and he's becoming more and more of a. I mean, household name is kind of a stretch, but people definitely know who you are if you're in that boxing circle. So I mean, honestly, this the biggest fight. This the biggest fight, big dog. Like we ain't no ain't no other fight as big as Dylan White and Povetkin right now, in my opinion. Now I could be wrong. You know what I'm saying? I could be like Mike, you out here tripping, man. It's some name it. I mean, Teofimo Lopez and Lomachenko ain't been announced yet, so that's an A-level fight. You know what I'm saying? But right now, Dylan White and Povetkin, that's the fight. That's the fight. That's the fight that we all pretty much looking forward to, right or wrong. What's going on, Kieran Betts? What's going on, Shiloh? Yeah, man, we touched on that Fortuna and Linares being off. I'm actually trying to do y'all a favor right now. Trey Miller. No, I didn't miss the UK fight, man. I watched it. I watched the Harper and Jonas fight. I seen Fowler, you know what I'm saying, win, and I seen Billy Smith with that big boy knockout. So I pretty much caught everything. You know what I'm saying? I caught everything. I'm really just trying to do y'all a favor right now and open up this motherfucking 5 dimes. Cause it's some money to be made this weekend. I'm telling you right now, it is some money to be made this weekend on sports. I believe so. My guy M's believes so. And right now, I'm just trying to pull up the betting slip right now, and I'll show you guys what I'm actually talking about. Let me see if they got to the. Oh, let me see. Oh, man, he fighting Tyrone Nurse, man. He gonna beat Tyrone Nurse ass. But it's at 154 though. Ah, man. Ams, man, that's a stretch, my nigga. That's a stretch, Ams. I'm sorry, big dog. That's a stretch, big dog. Am, I mean, if you listen to Am, hop on the motherfucking stream, big dog, cause I don't know. I got the Lomé to beat James too. I got the Lomé to beat James too. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm trying to pull up this betting right now though. Give me like a couple seconds, man. Am's talking about he got motherfucking the Harger losing to fucking Tyrone Nurse. Tyrone Nurse shot. That nigga shot, man. He shot, dog. Yeah, man. I think he shot, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I really don't. I really don't know because I really don't like. I know, and dude moving up in weight though too, so that could be a problem. But Tyrone Nurse though, what the fight supposed to be at? What it's supposed to be at, man? I don't know, man. You talking about motherfucking Lahagra losing? You ain't convinced me, brother. Convince me, Amps. Like goddamn, you talking about it, but you ain't goddamn me you ain't putting it out there on blast. But real quick, man, since DraftKings out here tripping, let me show y'all this right here, this betting slip right quick. James will never be elite. Nah, he ain't gonna never be elite, bro. All right, so what we doing is this right here, y'all. This what we looking at. All right, so we got both of them open there. All right, let me find the boxing. Boxing. Man, come on, man. Shut the screen, bro. Y'all know me. Y'all don't be this motherfucker, man. You feel me? Man, what the fuck? Where's boxing at? Where's fighting? MMA? Why they do boxing so dirty? Here we go. All right, so this is what we're looking at right now. Now, if you want the motherfucking all the fights, then you got to get on goddamn me. You got to get on 5 dimes. You know what I'm saying? You got to get on 5 dimes if you want all the fights. What up? What up, the Fab 19? So we're looking at this right here, right? All right. So what I was thinking, you know what I'm saying, earlier today, I was motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, just so Ams think Kerman Lahaga is gonna lose, and he's at home. He think he's gonna lose to Tyrone Nurse. Now, if you look at Tyrone Nurse, he older, man. Like he ain't what he once was, and he never once was that good. You know what I'm saying? He is he's a journeyman. Honestly, he's a journey he a journeyman. He 37-6. Ain't he never been stopped? Only got 7 KOs. No, so he ain't got no power. Yeah, man. I'm not with Ams on this at all. I'm not with Ams on this at all. I think Ams is gonna get y'all money took. So I wouldn't fuck with that. I wouldn't fuck with that. The old head. Who's the old head? The old head. Who is the old head? Going once. 3KB.
Yo, hello.
What's going on, man?
What's going on, man? This your boy, bro.
Okay. What's good, man? What's good? All right, how you living?
Well, I'm doing all right, man. I'm doing all right, man.
What's on your mind, big dog?
Not much, man. What you guys started out talking about. 'Cause I want to piggyback off what y'all said.
We were talking about the Wild and Fury, you know what I'm saying, being pushed back until possibly 2021 because of Bob Arum saying if they can't have fans in December, then they'll probably do it overseas the first week of February in 2021. Also, we touched on Canelo. Well, we ain't touched on that Canelo yet. But Canelo, is he gonna fight in 2020? Like I ain't heard no news.
I don't think Canelo. Yeah,
But
I don't think Canelo fights in 2020, man.
you
I
don't
don't
think
think
he's
he
gonna
fights.
fight at all?
No, I don't think he fights in 2020. The traditional time frame for him to fight is September, which they want to do their holiday, Mexican holiday. It's already August. I've heard nothing. Well, Billy Joe Saunders has already said no. We heard nothing on the Callum Smith front. Cater Planton already made it clear he ain't trying to hear that. So I just don't see Canelo fighting. I mean, for what's happening out here, and for what the zone would have to pay somebody to get in the ring with. If you can't find a quality opponent, I just don't see him fighting. Man.
I mean, honestly, I've seen Canelo fight in December. So I mean, if they don't do it in September, that's the last
Mm-hmm.
date. You know what I'm saying? That he fought last year in November. So I mean, Canelo he can fight when he wants to now. Like it ain't like he's like mandated to those dates. He just realized that those dates are some of the biggest dates in the Mexican calendar, for a lack of a better word. And I believe shit. I think, man, look, if they can get Callum Smith, and he said that he's willing to take a little bit less money than what he previously wanted, then they could possibly, you know what I'm saying, do that fight. But, I mean, Demetrius Andrade is right there. I mean, he's literally begging for a Canelo fight. So if they really want a fight that's easy to make, that's on the zone that you ain't really got to really worry about paying Demetrius Andre like no big bag because he ain't never got no big bag. You know what I'm saying? You give him about $4 million, $5 million, he should be straight with that, and that's what they was offering to Canelo Smith, I believe.
Yeah, I would agree with that, except one thing. They avoided Demetrius Andre like the plague when they was down there 154.
Oh man, come on.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's evident, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back to what Canelo said. Well, I think it was about a year ago. It was an article, and they asked him what he thought about Demetrius Andre, and he said he really don't see that much of a challenge. I was
Yeah,
kind of
but you fought Rocky Fielding though, right?
exactly.
James Kirkland.
Andre as a challenge. You know what I'm saying? Go on, take that belt, be unified because you already got the fucking franchise belt at 160. I mean, you got belts all over this motherfucker. So go on, get it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. How do you say it about Andre when you fought Rocky Fielding, James Kirkland? I think it was Liam Smith. Did he fight Liam Smith? Was it?
Yeah. He fought. Yeah. He fought Liam Smith for the Demetrius Andre belt after he got stripped.
Yeah. So. That's just code word for, hey, it's a more difficult fight than we would like to look at right now. It's not. The thing of it is, Andre, by not fighting a lot at that time, wasn't worth, you know what I'm saying, the amount of money that they was willing to take the risk for. And that's, like they say, what high risk, low reward. And that's what Andre was, So now that he's fighting more.
Let me get your thoughts on the fight this weekend, because I think, goddamn me, Thomas Delorme can beat Jamal James.
Yeah, here's the thing. Delorme is coming off of I think from what I don't correct me if I'm wrong. I remember his last fight with Jesse Vargas was a draw.
Yeah.
And I was at that fight. I think he knocked Vargas down in the 12th round.
But then he fought on PBC. He came back on PBC and fought a undefeated fighter. I forget his name. He was like It was like 17 and 0 and 1, like that.
Right. You know what? I know what you're talking about too.
It was a good ass fight too. Like that was a good ass fight. And Thomas was able to pull it out.
Yeah, it was. And here's the thing. I think Delorme has a very good chance of beating him because remember Jamal James, he's the reason why we have Udon. Right. He's the
He beat Terrell Williams.
Terrell Williams, that's it. You're right. Jamal James is the reason why we have Yordanis Ugas right now. Because remember, James was being touted as a top prospect, and Ugas beat him.
Yep.
And the next thing you know, he started climbing up. Thomas Delorme, although he don't have the same type of pedigree Ugas has, he has that experience though.
Absolutely.
He has that high level, high championship level, high quality level experience that he brings. So if Jamal hasn't learned anything from the Ugas fight, yeah, I agree with you 100%, man. Delorme is not a dangerous dog, but he's still a dog nonetheless.
Did you see James fight DeMarco?
Yes, I did.
And that right there just gave me reservations. Like, if you're not handling the guy going up from 135 to 147, then you ain't gonna be no threat at 147 for any of these guys. Even a guy like Tommy Delorme, who's been in there with names fucking like Jesse Vargas, Terrence Crawford. Like he has that pedigree, he has that experience. So I don't think anything that James is gonna bring is gonna be a issue.
A deterrent. Right, yeah, it's not. Like if I'm Thomas Delorme, first thing I'm do is I'm gonna jump on this young boy and see what he got. I'm gonna jump because you in my division. You know what I'm saying? You the little boy coming up. I'm gonna jump on you. Show me what you got.
Yeah, man. And also, man, I got another upset, man. This is gonna be a good week to make some motherfucking money. I'll tell you that. Motherfucking David Morrell, 2-0 prospect, going against Lennox Allen, who's 20-0-1.
Yeah, the WBA gold champion. I know who he is.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, are you sure you want to put a 2-0 nigga in there with Lennox? Because Lennox can punch and he got some good skills too.
He got some good skills, but a lot of times that guy 2-0, is he part of that Eastern European clan that had a lot of amateur fights?
Man, hell no. Nah.
Okay, who is he?
I looked him up. He bro, I don't know who he is.
No, okay. Because I was wondering. I ain't gonna sit there and make it sound like I know who he is. That's why I'm asking. If he one of those dudes.
The first time of me ever hearing of him.
Yeah. See, like if he was like my man Wissam, that cat that's down there, that down there who took an L to
Okay, he's from Cuba.
what's the dude's name? Mitterlane, that cat that fought Mitterlane, who signed with Sion. Dudes like that who have a lot of amateur fights, and then they fight. The guy that beat Daniel Roman, that cat too, MJ. Cat got guys like that. See, guys like that. Yeah, heck yeah, they could be 2-0 and fight somebody on that level because of experience. But you telling me you ain't got a good amateur pedigree, and you got under 20 fights, and you trying to fight Lennox Allen? Oh man, oof.
Man, he was 6'1" southpaw from Cuba, 22 years old.
Yeah, but even being 22 from Cuba, you still haven't been. Most of your Cuban dudes, although they start fighting at the age of 6 and 7, right? A lot of time those dudes don't become part of the national team, so they don't get that national exposure. They just do a lot of tournaments on the island. So if you ain't been a part of that national team, that traveling team, then you really ain't seen a lot. Like the guys that had more of a professional style, didn't like Sullivan Barrera and Luis Ortiz and Junior Dorticos. Those dudes has more of a professional style, so they really didn't get to travel a lot with the with the amateur team. So I mean, they did some, but not a lot. So if he wasn't part of that circuit that got to travel a lot and do all, he could be in some trouble because Allen ain't no pushover, dog.
I'm just thinking about nigga, he 2-0. Like, bro, when we start doing this, like you going to get this guy Lennox Allen, like ain't like he been losing. He ain't no loser. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, he ain't no pushover. I agree with you on that one.
Like tough at 2-0. Y'all must think the world of this. For real.
Yeah, most definitely.
Now let me ask you one question since I got you on here.
All right, man.
Do you think Deontay Wilder can make the proper adjustments to defeat Tyson Fury? And if you do or don't, what on the outside looking in are those adjustments?
I do think he can if you give him the amount of time that they give him. When they was going to fight in July, I'm like, that's not enough time. His body has to heal from the beating he took and then do training. It was a mistake for him to fight as soon as he did after fighting Luis Ortiz. He did a quick turnaround. So I think there's more than enough time, especially if Bob Arum's talking about the fight not being in 2021. Oh, man, that's more than enough time. You know what I'm saying? That's more than enough time. If Deontay has been working since the COVID-19, if he's been working on it since the COVID-19, that's been enough time. Now, it's been quiet on his front. We ain't heard nothing from him. Al Heyman has him on lockdown. So hopefully they are working. But the number one change he has to make is Deontay said it himself. He doesn't do any running, jogging. He's going to have to do some jogging. He got to make his legs strong. All right. That's number one. You got to do some raw jogging. You got to make your legs strong. Number two, you have to live the fighter's life complete in and out, which means you cannot have your woman or family members in training camp with you. You have to be in total solitary confinement. Period. Nobody has access to you at all. If it ain't about boxing, they don't talk to you. If it ain't about the fight, leave me alone. That's the second thing. Then most importantly, he's gonna have to listen and really take it in. So work on your jab, man. Work on your movement. Use your athleticism. You are the more athletic fighter. You're the more I'm not gonna say he has a better skill set than Fury, but I think he has better when it comes to his athleticism, I think his reflexes can be a little better if he uses them. So utilize your athleticism, utilize your side-to-side movement. You know what I'm saying? Utilize I need to see that Deontay Wilder I saw who fought Bermane Stiverne back in 2015.
Absolutely.
I need to see that dude. And don't just think your power is all you need. Obviously now we know it's not. So I mean, it depends on who he get, the trainer he get. Yeah, man. I think if you talking about February of 2021, that's a whole year. Yeah, I think there's enough time for him to make adjustments. I don't see why not.
Yeah, man. I'm totally there with you. Know what I'm saying? And I think the family and training camp thing aspect, I feel where you're coming from, but sometimes that's like a fighter's like safe haven. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe
Mm.
you need that safe haven to like keep you focused on the task at hand. Maybe you know what I'm saying. You got too comfortable with it. You know what I'm saying, and it costs you. But as long as you pretty much got that foundation, I mean, just because it happened on one night, it was 42 other nights or 41 other nights that everything went perfect because you've been doing the things your way. That one night, man, don't let one night change your whole routine. Just make sure that when you go back into that fight, man, like you said, your legs are strong. We know Fury is going to try to put that weight on you, try to lean on you, try to get you tired. So make sure your legs are strong. And to me, you got to move a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you either go move a little bit more and try to get inside or stay inside of the pocket because you don't want to jab with Fury because both guys got the same kind of reach or Fury's reach a little bit longer. So you don't want to jab with a jabber unless you jab until I get inside. And I think going to Fury's body could be another thing that he should look at because I mean we all know over 12 rounds, man, body shots start to add up, especially if you throwing them with some heat on there. You know what I'm saying? And if Fury is tired or is more winded than he was in the first fight, then that could benefit you more. You know what I'm saying? In the long run, we all seen why the power lasts from round 1 to round 12. So invest in that body would be one of the biggest things for me.
Here's the thing, though. I think he's gonna have to give Fury different looks at different times. Fury ring IQ is good. It's better than most people give him credit for. And what Deontay was going to have to do, he's going to have to switch up his attack, like you said. He may have to fight at a distance, but throw a lot of combinations. Then when you get inside, like you said, throw some heat to that body. Uh, uh, don't try to rough up with Fury. He's naturally the bigger dude than you. So don't try to rough him up, but just try to go to the body and give him something to think about. And that's where that athleticism come into place. Step to the side. Fury, although he has good footwork, he's still slow if you move to the side for him. He has to turn first and get you in line of sight before he starts punching right away. He ain't one of them dudes that'll punch while he's moving. He literally has to stop and move and then reset. So use that side to side movement, man. I mean, if they was gonna fight in July, I'm like, no, he don't have enough time. But you talking about they're fighting in February of 2021, and hell yeah, he got plenty of time, man. Yeah, he got plenty of time, man. I don't want if Deontay Wilder goes 12 rounds with Fury and he loses a respectable card, 8-4, 7-5, he's not done. You know, he's not done. And I know people will say that, but I'm like, no, he's not done. Losing to the best, you're not done if you lose to the best. Canelo Alvarez wasn't done when he lost to Floyd. You know what I'm saying? Losing to the best, dog, you're not done. You just lost to the best. So I still think when you look at some of the other heavyweights whose name is not Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder's still a problem for these dudes, man.
Absolutely, man. Man, bro. Ain't nobody else 6'9", you know what I'm saying? So he gonna be having the height and reach advantage over every other opponent. And if he's able to keep you at the end of that jab and that right hand come behind it, I don't see many heavyweights standing up to it, including Fury.
Yeah, and that's the thing is he has to believe in his other attributes other than the right hand.
Yes.
And he has to believe in it, Once he gets that in his head that, hey man, I'm gonna need more than this to win. Once you can get that in his head, dog, he can be a formidable opponent. The problem is, I think one of the biggest things with Deontay Wilder was he had a team around him that had the whole "if it ain't broke, don't fix it" mentality.
Yeah, and man, you gotta keep motherfucking my guy, man. His damn name escaping right now for some reason.
Mark Breland.
Mark fucking Breland, man, gold medalist, champion, man. Showed you how to throw the right hand. Who right? Let's be real. That's Mark Breland right there. The jab right hand. That's Mark Breland. He was known for knocking motherfuckers out like that.
Mm-hmm. Well, the problem though too is Mark like a lot of cats, man. The more success they started having, the less I want to say influence he started having on Deontay, and that's you know, a lot of that can be contributed to Mark being like, oh, okay, well, we winning, so you know
Nah, man,
everything is all right.
I think that's on the athlete, bro. Because you see it all over sports, bro.
Well,
Once
no, well, it's on the athlete. As the trainer, you're supposed to remember. Like if you look at like cats like Virgil, not Virgil, yeah, Virgil Hunter. Virgil Hunter let it be known I'm in charge of everything.
how many, how many top notch niggas the Virgil have that didn't leave him besides Ward?
I mean, yeah,
You know
I
what
can't
I'm
argue with that.
saying?
You got a point
And
there.
Ward whole thing was nigga son of God, so we already knew Ward was gonna be level minded and and not be that Floyd Mayweather kind of personality for lack of a better a comparison. Like, he was gonna be the son of God and do things right and live a good righteous, you know what I'm saying, life. And I ain't
Right.
saying
Plus,
that,
he had war since war was a little, boy. So
exactly,
yeah,
exactly.
yeah,
So like,
that's a good point
once
there.
these guys get like they start making that money, trainers can't tell them shit. Look at motherfucking Manny Robles. Manny Robles picked up Andy Ruiz when nobody wanted him. Nobody wanted him. Al Heyman bought him out of his top ranked contract. He got with Manny Robles, won a fight against Demachenko, then beat Joshua. Then after he beat Joshua, Manny couldn't get him back in the gym.
No,
Like,
and then on top of that, they used then on top of that when they got rid of Manny, they used some lame ass excuse
yeah,
about
they gonna use
well
Al.
Heyman told us to get
Guy.
it.
Al told me
Heyman
Al ain't tell you to
Al
do
told
that
me to
shit.
yeah.
Come on, man.
Well, Manny said that. Manny Robles said I don't believe that.
Yeah. Even Manny said, man, like, bro, I don't know about that one now, but that's
Right. Al don't ever have anything to do with the trainers, man. He ain't worried about that.
Well. I thought that way too, but until recently,
What happened?
at Fair Jogba.
That fair Jabby, yeah, he went over to Jay Prince in Top Rank, right?
And guess who did come with him?
Oh, the trainer didn't go?
No.
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
I didn't know that one.
Yeah. Ronnie Shields. Ronnie
Yeah,
Shields.
right. No, yeah. Well, I can understand why Ronnie didn't go because Ronnie has.
But do it matter though? These
No,
niggas
you know
fight
what? Now I think about
on
it.
the same day.
Yeah. Ronnie Shields. Okay.
I've seen goddamn me Bomac on the zone. With Hooker and shit. So
Hooker, Maurice Hooker. Yeah, you're right.
it means like I was shocked. I was
Well, yeah. Well, he is. Daniel Jacobs is over there at Matchroom, and I think Ronnie Shields is training Jacobs. Ronnie Shields is training. Matter of fact, Ronnie Shields was training both Jacobs and Derevyanchenko at one point, wasn't he?
No, that's Rozier.
Rozier, right? You're right, Andre Rozier.
Yeah,
right.
Rozier
Andre Rozier
with Jacob. I don't know who Jacobs was honestly right now. I don't know, but I know. I believe Kakamura is supposed to start training Essay.
Okay. No, I think Ronnie Shields is training Jacobs though.
Okay, I mean probably because I know Rozier and Jacobs had that fallout after Jacobs
after Jacobs beat Canelo.
No, he lost to Canelo and got all that bread. You know what I'm saying? Yep. The percentage that he was getting, Jacob was like, man, I can't give you that percentage right now because there's a lot more money. You know what I'm saying? That I've been making. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I gotta get you to that point. You making big money. You should somehow reward him and make him happy.
Yeah, I think the business of boxing business, dog, it's a dirty game, man.
Man, boxing.
You know what I'm saying? You need a whole episode just to talk about that. But
yeah, man, boxing.
You know, I think that at the end of the day, when you look at it makes sense for Wilder and Fury to that's the one fight that if you want to wait till we can get fans in the stands, you got to understand that, man. Listen, man, heavyweights, they hit big and they require big dollars.
Yep.
And I mean, you can make an adjustment on everybody else's purse, but you can't do that with the heavyweights, baby.
Honestly, I don't think everybody trying to push the shit towards December because they feel like that's gonna be the month that hopefully fans gonna be all that. But I'm here to tell you, because Joshua was supposed to be fighting in December, Wilder and Fury, goddamn me, possibly somebody else. I'm like, bruh, I really don't think we're gonna have fans back in any arenas until they have some kind of vaccine or the cases just go down a astronomical amount. You know what I'm saying? Maybe in the UK y'all can because it's smaller. It's the size of Texas, so it could be easier to contain. But in America, boy, you got people out here protesting the right not to wear a mask.
Mhm.
Not to wear a mask.
Yeah, I
What
think if you do it,
is that? They telling you, and the mask, it's not like it's hurting you. It
right?
ain't stopping no breathing or nothing. They just want to say, I'm not wearing a mask. All right, cool. Boy, you stay over there. All right, I'm gonna be over here. You stay over there.
I think what they would have to do is consider, okay, if we want fans, then we have to do half capacity. So if we had an arena that fits 20,000, we only gonna let 10,000 in.
Ten
That way we
thousand is
can,
too much. 10
huh?
10,000 people going in and out of a building, touching restrooms, going in and out of the restroom, getting concessions. 10,000 is too much. That might
They gonna,
be a pandemic.
yeah,
It could be its own pandemic. I really,
if they, but no, I'm just saying, if they're gonna think about doing it, right, they're gonna have to consider if they're gonna let fans in the stands, it's gonna have to be a considerable less amount than you would normally have. If an arena holds 20,000, you may have to do 4 or 5,000
man,
to maintain safe distance and try to keep everything organized, and you may actually spend more money trying to protect the 5,000 than you would, you know what I'm saying, on the whole fight.
I'm gonna tell you
So,
what they should do. Go to that Madison Square Garden theater room, pack it
mhm.
about 1,500, and just charge nigga a arm and a leg for a ticket. It's 10 G's, you know what I'm saying, for the front row. And probably even 20 G's for the front row. People out there pay it. People out there pay it. Especially
Yeah,
if you got 1,500 tickets, nigga. That shit gonna go quick.
yeah. But it's going to, like I said, that fight. Oh man, and that's really what he's saying. Really, Bob is saying, listen, man. I need money for this fight, baby. That's why I'm trying to wait. I need money for this fight, baby. That's why I'm trying to wait.
We can't
Because
afford motherfucking because I mean
they can't.
if they was doing like 2-3 million pay-per-view buys, you know what I'm saying, last fight that he could possibly roll the dice, you know what I'm saying?
Roll
But
the dice, exactly. Yeah.
they ain't do 2-3 million. They did 800,000. And they need that gate money. They need that
Let me
concession.
ask you this. I agree with that. They need to gain money, but let me ask you this. Do you think it'd be smart for them to roll the dice on pay-per-view now that everybody's at home? Because since you can't go to the fight, maybe they think more people will buy it.
Based off the last fight, I don't know, man. People might have doubts in their mind about Wilder. I'm just being honest.
That's a good point. That's a good point. That's a good point.
Honest with you, you know what I'm saying? The casual fan who don't watch boxing, who just tuned in because they heard all that hoopla and they see Wilder get stopped how he got stopped, they might think like, shit, why would I pay $100, you know what I'm saying, for it again? He just
That's a
got.
good point.
I mean, the fight was one sided. You know what I'm saying? To say it nicely, you know what I'm saying? It was one sided. But we all know, man. Like I knew from the jump. Soon as I seen him, I'm watching the fight. I'm like, why is he blinking his fucking eyes so much? You know what I'm saying? Something ain't right. Then he leaning on the ropes. I'm like, man, it's gonna be a bad night, but something ain't right.
Yeah. Whew. Like it's gonna be interesting to see how they do this because, like I said, I know for the purses that these guys demand, dog, they're gonna have to figure something out. So them waiting even until they get fans in the stands, or like you said, fighting in one of them countries where they can get fans in the stands. That have Bob even hinted toward that there are other places that have already started that because they did better with the testing.
If they don't fight in December, it's already like I think it's part of like a done deal. Like they fighting abroad first week of February, probably somewhere in the Middle East. You know what I'm saying? No Bob got ties with Daniel Kennedy. I know they say they ain't working together no more, but yeah, okay.
Hey man, money. Hey man, let me tell you something. Once upon a time, a long time ago, you heard heard people say that they wouldn't work with Don King, man, but money makes you do.
$1 million, man, on the table, and you just, you know what I'm saying, putting it together, and you getting what how much money do you think Bob is making off the fucking Wilder and Fury fight? Like this. I know you don't know, but
I thought the promoter normally got what, 10%, 12%.
10%. So if the pot between 10% of Fury's money, right?
Mm-hmm.
So about 3
Well,
million.
10% of everything, 10% of
Everything.
revenue, everything.
Okay.
Revenue, pay-per-view sales, they get promoters.
So
Promoters get they get it. They get a percentage of almost everything.
About almost $10 million then.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah, they get a percentage of almost everything.
Goddamn.
Yeah, remember that Mike Tyson movie when the dude playing Don King said, "You don't," and they was like, "Well, we don't know who the promoter is." He said, "You ain't gonna just give me some 5.7 something bullshit. if I'm not the promoter, you know who the promoter is."
That's what I'm saying, bro. Bob is like, if I made $10 million out of the fight last time, ain't no way in hell I'm about to make $2 million. No sense, because we ain't got no crowd. Yeah, I don't blame Bob. I don't blame Bob at all, man, because the shit all boils down to it's all business. Boxing is a business disguised. Well, is a sport disguised. No, it's a business disguised as a sport.
Yeah.
That's what it is. What's going on? I don't want to channel. But man, anything else you want to touch on, man? Because I was looking.
No, man, that's it, dog. I just, I saw you put the link up, man. Want you kept, jump on and talk to my brother.
Oh man, I appreciate it, bro. I know.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. Come through so much. You know what I'm saying? Show my support.
Already, man.
Yeah, you know what? I do want to say this. If you go to Three Kings,
right quick.
I do want to say if you go to Three Kings Boxing, Devin Haney, now that Jorge Linares has tested positive, Devin Haney is trying to get Javier Fortuna, and I think that's a better fight for him instead of fighting Yuriakis Gamboa.
But I doubt Haney could be ready for the date, because they still trying to say the date according to Mike Coppinger. Like they want to Fortuna's team in the zone, like still trying to say that date. But
of August 28th.
Yeah, I doubt Haney can be ready in 3 weeks. I know he stay ready. I know he a young fireball, but man, you a champion too. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to just hop in there with no tricky dude like Fortuna. You want to have a proper training camp for him.
But you know what though? For all the talk about he ain't never fought nobody and all of that, because I will agree, he do need to fight somebody. He fights Javier Fortuna on a 3-week notice, and he obliterates this dude. I think that'll do better for him than facing a Gamboa that we just saw come off a loss.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm just saying, like, if you look at the optics, it wouldn't be a bad move, especially if he pulls it off. It'll be huge in his favor.
Definitely, if he pulls it out. But man, Fortuna is a tricky motherfucker when you get like.
Yes, he is.
He is. Shit. He gave Robert East to hell. I
actually thought he won that fight.
Me remembering, nigga, I was saying it, nigga, as he won it. Like I forgot they robbed his ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck happened that fight? Anyway, man, yeah, he was beating. Like, he was giving Granados a little tough time before he fell out the ring. But that night, I just felt like he didn't want to fight. He fell out the ring and got to be bumped his head. He said, "Nigga, it's done. I'm over with." But Devin Haney, man. If Devin Haney takes this fight on 3 weeks' notice, and gets in there with Fortuna and beats him, y'all got all this. He's not a real champion. All this email belt, all this bullshit, nigga. That shit goes out the window. And really, it should already be out the window because it's not his fault. It's not his fault that Lomachenko team asked for the fucking franchise championship belt. They ain't want no parts of Devin Haney. They ain't want no parts of Devin Haney at all. Let me see what else we got, man. But yeah, man, I think that's pretty much gonna be the show for the day, man. Big ups to my guy 3 Kings Boxing, man. Y'all go follow 3 Kings Boxing on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Go out there, and support the brother, man. We always try to have people on the show. And yeah, man, just having fun. It's all about having fun, man. I think oh yeah, I got the other video other day. You guys sit back, enjoy the second to last video of the day.
Oh shit! No! 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 No!
What is wrong with people, man? If you ain't goddamn me Tarzan, what you swinging from a vine for? If you ain't Jane, what you think you Jane? This bitch made it 2 feet. And she smacked into a rock. What is going on, man? Hold on, man. Hold on, man.
Oh shit! No! 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 No!
Hey, man, she probably is really hurt, man. I know, bro. You gotta climb to the top. You know what I'm saying? You can't be at the bottom of the rope. Have you? They ain't never been. They ain't never swung from a vine. You ain't never swung from a vine. You wouldn't know. You gotta get higher. You gotta get higher on the rope, and you gotta have some momentum. She ain't have no momentum. She ain't have no momentum. Nah, she ain't dead. I doubt that they put a dead body on the internet now. I ain't gonna put no dead body out there now. Hold on, you're going too far, man. You're going too far. But yeah, man, you gotta get up there like bop bop bop. Bro, why it sound like cabbage? I don't fucking know, nigga. She must be in critical condition. Not a funny video, Mike. Hey, bruh, it's not my fault, my nigga. Look here. Shit, that shit was funny to me. Don't go chasing goddamn vines. Stick to the little swing sets that you're used to. Alright? That ain't my fault, man. That ain't my fault at all. I don't want a channel. Don't climb your ass up there if you ain't prepared for the consequences. Ain't no goddamn what is it called? Ain't no motherfucking empathy on the internet. What y'all think this is? What up, strategy? Y'all better go find Mari, nigga. All right, man. Y'all know what I do. Y'all know what I'm about, and y'all know how I get down. With that being said, yo, Mike, drop that beat on him. Yes, sir. Okay, if I can find that motherfucker.